Have you ever wondered how one of the greatest football players in history almost gave up on his dream before the world even knew his name? Stay with me, because by the end of this story, you will not only see Cristiano Ronaldo in a new light, but you will also learn powerful lessons that could change the way you look at success forever. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe right now to Real Whisper Stories so you never miss an untold story that inspires and transforms. Cristiano Ronaldo is a name that echoes in every corner of the world. Today, he is celebrated as a legend, but his path to glory was filled with pain, sacrifice, and obstacles that could have broken anyone. Born in Madeira, Portugal, into a poor family, Ronaldo's early life was marked by hardship. His father worked as a gardener and equipment manager for a local football club, while his mother worked as a cook and cleaner to keep the family afloat. Money was always scarce, and their tiny home was far from the comfort we associate with Ronaldo today. At just 12 years old, Ronaldo made a life-changing decision. He left his family behind to move to Lisbon in pursuit of his football dream. Imagine being a child, barely a teenager, living hundreds of miles away from your family, sleeping in cramped dormitories, and facing a world where no one knows your name. The pain of loneliness almost crushed him, but he pushed forward. This is the first lesson in his story. Sometimes, chasing your dream means sacrificing comfort and facing isolation. But the challenges didn't stop there. At just 15 years old, Ronaldo was diagnosed with a racing heart condition, a problem so serious that doctors warned it could end his football career before it even began. For most people, this would have been the end. But Ronaldo's determination and his family's belief in him led to a surgery that fixed the condition. Within weeks, he was back on the field, training harder than ever. This moment teaches us something powerful. No matter how life-threatening or impossible a challenge may seem, resilience and faith can help you overcome it. As he grew, Ronaldo's talent became undeniable, but his path was still filled with rejection and criticism. Coaches often said he was too skinny, too flashy, or too emotional. Yet he refused to let their words define him. Instead, he worked relentlessly, spending hours after practice perfecting his skills, running drills, and building his body into the powerful athlete we know today. His work ethic was so extreme that his teammates often mocked him, but he simply smiled and kept going. And here lies another lesson. Great success demands effort far beyond what most people are willing to give. Ronaldo's breakthrough came when he was signed by Sporting Lisbon and later noticed by Manchester United. But even then, critics doubted him. They said he was just another flashy winger with no substance. Under Sir Alex Ferguson's mentorship, Ronaldo transformed. He developed discipline, matured his style of play, and built the mindset of a champion. Within years, he was lifting trophies and inspiring millions. But perhaps the greatest struggle in Ronaldo's story was not physical or professional, but deeply personal. His father, Jose Denis Aveiro, struggled with alcoholism, and it eventually claimed his life in 2005 when Ronaldo was just 20 years old. Ronaldo was devastated. To this day, he admits that his father never lived to see the greatness he achieved. That pain fueled his fire. It became the silent motivation behind every goal, every trophy, every success. It reminds us that sometimes our deepest sorrows become the driving force behind our greatest triumphs. And yet, despite his fame and fortune, Ronaldo never forgot where he came from. He has donated millions to hospitals, schools, and children in need. He has been a voice for those without one, proving that success is not just about personal gain, but about lifting others as you rise. So what can we learn from Cristiano Ronaldo's untold story? First, that hardship and sacrifice are the price of greatness. Second, that resilience in the face of life-threatening obstacles can change destiny. Third, that relentless work ethic and discipline can transform raw talent into legendary success. And finally, that true greatness is measured not just by how high you climb, but by how many people you bring up with you. Now here's the bombshell. Behind every goal you see Ronaldo score, behind every trophy he lifts, and behind every cheer from the crowd, lies the story of a boy who once cried himself to sleep in a dorm room, missing his family, wondering if he had made the right choice. That boy never gave up, and because he didn't, the world will remember his name forever. If you were inspired by Ronaldo's journey, tell me in the comments what lesson spoke to you the most. And do not forget to subscribe to Real Whisper Stories, because every week we reveal powerful, untold stories that the world needs to hear. Like this video, share with someone who needs inspiration, and keep coming back for more. Remember, every legend you admire was once a whisper waiting to be heard.